All right. Hi, I'm Becky Lawrence. I will be playing the part of a clinician today with a teenage girl with diagnosed anxiety, generalized anxiety. All right. Hey, Amanda, welcome. Thanks for coming in today. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Oh, look at all that cheerfulness. I like it.
Uh, I don't know, miss. There's just a lot of stuff going on. You know that, though.
Yeah, there probably is. Tell me some of it. What's going on?
I don't know. School sucks. We're back in school. Testing's coming up.
Mm,
Can't see my friends. My parents are always on me. It's just stuff we always talk about.
yeah, yeah. That's a lot to carry. It's not easy.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like I can't get out of anything. Nothing I ever do is good enough for anybody, right? I can't do
Yeah,
anything right.
yeah,
And so why? Why do it?
yeah.
Mm.
Feels like it sounds to me like you're having, when you think of yourself, that you're just not measuring up. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah, no matter what I do. Like my parents are always on me. We have these stupid tests coming up. There's no way I'm going to pass those. None. Not at
Hmm,
all. I might as well just stay home. Doesn't matter.
hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, seems like it's all weighing on you.
Yeah. I mean, how am I supposed to ace these stupid tests? Like, we've been out of school forever. And now my mom is like, start studying for these tests, start studying for the stupid SAT. Whatever. Why does it even matter? I don't understand it. I don't know.
So let's take this as an opportunity, right? So when we're working together, right, we're a team, we try to look for things that we can kind of pick out and say, oh, there it is. That's something we can make better. So one of the things that stood out to me is you saying that you need to ace these tests. Do you feel like stressed that you have to just totally ace it? It has to be perfect?
Yeah, I've always been really good at school, like always. And that was always like a me thing to do, to be good at school. So if I don't ace it, I don't know what I am anymore, you know?
Hmm, yeah. But our grades don't define us, right?
Yeah, I know. I've said that before. And I know, but but still, I want to do good. I want to make my mom happy. Like, I don't know.
So, what if we tried to kind of change this thought a little bit? What if instead of trying to say, oh, I have to ace it and I have to be perfect and that's where my value comes from, what if we tried to just think of it just a little different of I want to try my best. I want to give a full effort. Because knowing your mom, she's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure she would just be proud of you for trying your best. And
Mhm.
this whole world is real wild right now. And you've been out of school and you're going to be testing with all these people that you're like, what? I don't think it's realistic or fair to your own self to say, I have to be perfect. This is what matters about me. But I do think you can think of trying because I know you can try hard.
Yeah. I I know, and I know we've talked about this before, and I know you're right. Like my mom says something similar, but I get home, I get in my room, and then all these thoughts come in my head. Even though I know that we've talked about it before, all these thoughts just come in my head, and then I just can't stop them,
Hmm.
and I get overwhelmed, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So so those big thoughts that feels hard, right? It feels heavy. And then it's like, where do I even go with my thoughts, with my brain, with my joy?
Yeah.
So sometimes those are one of those times where you can slip in one of those coping strategies. So we've talked about a couple of those, writing in your journal, doing some of your relaxation breathing. Remember that square breathing we tried before?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of those lately?
I did it right after we talked about it right away, and it helped. But then, I get in my head again, like all these things. I have all these pressures: school, my family, my siblings. Like it's just everything, and I just forget sometimes to use those.
Oh, yeah. So, what I think is cool about our brains is that there's all these pieces that are interconnected, like the neurons, and they have all these pathways. And so, your brain and your body has tons of practice at doing that, like scary fill up thing it does, where you feel overwhelmed and like, oh my word, there's so many thoughts. This is just crazy. So, things like using your relaxation strategies and your breathing, it makes sense that those don't always happen because your brain is just used to, oh my goodness, I had a bad thought. That means I need to connect to the next bad thought and bing, 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 bing. So part of those coping strategies is retraining your brain. Guess what? We can take a whole new path. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just it's just gonna take practice.
But like, what if I can't do it? What if I can't do it?
What if you can't? What if? What is the outcome, do you think?
That's that's it. Like, what if I can't do it? Then I won't go to college. I won't get a job. I'll either be stuck at home, which is being lame and a loser, or I'll have some stupid job.
Hmm.
That's what's going to happen. That's what I think about. That's where I get overwhelmed and anxious. And see, I'm doing it right now. I get in my head.
Yeah. So I think, though, I know a lot of people that didn't go to college and they still live full and fulfilling lives. I know a lot of people that live with their parents, and guess what? They have better internet. There are pieces that
No.
I'm just saying that sometimes we create these scenarios in our head that seems like, oh my word, it's so big and scary. But the world is beautiful and you are wonderful. And whatever part of the world you're in will probably still be wonderful because you're in it. So when you start to feel these big, choky, gross feelings, just remember it's gonna be okay. But we're just gonna take it one little step at a time instead of 18 million steps ahead where things are big and scary.
So how can I remember that without you? Like, I remember
Hmm.
when I'm talking to you and like right in the
Yeah.
moment, but like, how can I remember? Because when I'm by
Oh.
myself, I just like, all I do is feel like this, and then I lose it,
Mhm.
and then I see you and I'm reminded. Or when I see my mom when she has time, she reminds me. But a lot of times it's just me.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
That man, you're just smart. I love it. So what I hear you asking is, can you help me figure out a tool to remind me to work on coping strategies? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Yeah. I
Cool.
need a
That's
way.
awesome. See, what I love about what you're asking is that instead of being like, things are just bad and then I just let them be bad, you're trying to say, hey, I want things to be awesome and we're going to move forward. And so instead of sitting in this yuckiness, you're ready to move forward into the future, into more bright and beautiful, which is awesome. So let's think about that. So, what are some strategies for how you could remember to do your coping strategies when you're feeling overwhelmed? What are some ideas that you have?
Mm, guess I could like put an alarm in my phone or something. But then
You,
how is my phone gonna know when I'm upset or anxious?
yeah. Well, that's one. First off, I love that you have ideas because that's
Mm.
awesome. But what if you did use that alarm idea and instead of your phone magically knowing when you're anxious, which probably isn't going to happen,
Oh.
that you have an alarm for every so often so that you can check in with yourself and kind of check in, how am I feeling right now? Oh, do I need to take a break? Do I need to do some strategies? So that you're kind of reminding yourself that instead of letting it escalate, that you're checking in so often.
Yeah, I could do that.
Would that help?
Try it. I could try.
Yeah.
Or
Well, yeah, and that's it, right? Is
mm,
like sometimes we just got to try things and it might not work. So
mm,
if you go a few days and you're like, ma'am, my phone just keeps going off and I feel nothing, then we can look at some other ideas. So let's
mm,
maybe think of a few back pocket ideas just in case. So what if you had a little sign up, like maybe in the bathroom, so that like when you're going in and out, or is there a certain place in your house when you feel stressed? Is there a certain safe place that you like to go to de-stress a little bit?
I mean, probably my room. Like, that's probably where
Sure.
I go.
Yeah. Okay. So what if we put up like a little sign in your room or maybe even like on the ceiling so when you're laying on your bed and you're like, ah, you can look up and there's a little sign of like 2 or 3 strategies of like your relaxation, your square breathing, your journaling, so that even if you're staring off angrily, you can't help but be reminded of some ways you could calm down.
Yeah, I could try. Once again, I'll try.
Hey, that is
Yeah.
all I'm looking for today. Not to be weird, but seriously. Like,
It's all
yeah,
right.
okay.
I
Hey,
can do that.
I will take your all right. I'll
Mm,
take it. It's
okay.
better.
Mhm.
O- Okay,
Ridiculous. Yeah, okay, okay, I can do that.
okay. So
Mm,
we have a little time left. So I'm gonna let you pick. Because that's part of what I love about meeting with you is we're a team and it's your life. And so you have ownership of it and you're awesome. So you should. I'm going to let you pick what your homework is for this week.
okay.
Okay. So we got 2 options.
Okay.
Ooh, behind door number 1
Mm,
is making a cool sign of your 3 coping strategies that you'll put up in your room, wherever you want. But it has to be cool. So that would be your homework, is
okay.
making it look awesome. Because I want you to do it no matter what. But the homework would be making it stellar, adding cool pictures to it, using a cool font, taking a selfie with it, however you think to make
Man.
it.
All
Hey,
right. All right.
hey, I'm saying. The other option would be to do a new activity ooh, with the ABCs. So we would be using the A stands for antecedent, which is just this like blah word for what happens before. And then for B is for behavior. So when you start to feel this, oh, it's coming, the big feelings, that we can try to figure out what makes the big feelings show up and what does the big feelings lead to, which is our consequences for C. So A, B, C. So we
Okay.
can kind of try to start, part of us meeting is looking at your life and being like, where are some patterns? And so we can find these patterns of the way you're thinking and the way you're feeling. So we can like take the bad thoughts and be like, get out of here, bad thoughts, and throw them away and
Mm,
make life just like a smidge more awesome. So,
okay.
so I'm
I
gonna let you
mean,
pick.
that would be kind of cool, the ABC one. I could kind of try to figure it out. So, like, I don't have to always have you around. I
I mean,
mean, I
I'm
like you,
yeah,
but
same. I
you
enjoy our
know,
time together, but
always.
I would love to see you feeling better, right? Like
Yeah.
you can still hang out with me even if you feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try that.
Okay.
See.
So A for antecedent